We will be going to the Ashanti region, where the administration of the Tafu Pankrono Government Hospital has called on the Ghana Police Service to come to their aid as some citizens have started assaulting them. And in the international news, an NGO has initiated plans of enrolling some SHS students into universities in the United States. We have details of these stories, including stories from the world of sports, streaming live on our Facebook and YouTube channel, Jancole TV Ghana. Stay tuned for the details of these stories after this quick commercial break.
Yamama kwa baba Jancole Company Limited. Mini CEO ameda ejumana no aye frame Ora Leslie Coleman. Na the ene say run nanny 24 hours, 12 hours nanny. Ye clean fee. Ni Colombia embassy fire ejuma ye ni Zuzu restaurant. Ye ni ejuma fo bebre aye ejuma. Oba eco tourism so asebe ibima ware omuntumi nya ni die bia utumi de honeymoon ba sebia waware 2% after honeymoon mo ko ebia Mombasa beach resource anaso ko Kenya ko Namibia ko South Africa ko nkonkro bi so na mo ko have fun ni mo honeymoon na mo be fia ye wo ebia mo ye group of people mo pese mo ko to wo be bia ye wo. Secondly so obi hwe na say owo nkofo bi wa manone na mpeso mbehwe ecotourism na so mpeso mo hwe nice attractive area wa Ghana ha ufren ya na football academy ne so yewo academy any NGO ye start ya ye hwe streetisms ne mu ne wa academy baby wa mo dadidi 2 times a day anapa ne nwumbi mo train once a day ombobo ye mom contract ye dey abrofo ne behwe mo pebiko na so hwe echi akwan Oba Jancole Company Limited, Award Nyamiche Dakuma Road, opposite Living Light Chapel. Your number is 030-290-7503. Mibubobian 030-290-7503. Now, share your cell phone swap about 0244-630-257. 0244-630-257 and then your number is a screen so o hwe na o hwe chikwan so a screen so location ebaha so mumbre ya so na mumeya ejuma.
Welcome back, viewers, and now the details of the stories. His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has expressed disappointment in the Black Stars' performance after they were evicted from the ongoing African Cup of Nations in Egypt by their Tunisian counterparts.
President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has expressed his disappointment following the exit of the senior national male soccer team, the Black Stars, from the ongoing African Cup of Nations tournament in Egypt. The president, however, believes that the team will bounce back. Like most Ghanaians, I am gutted by the exit of the Black Stars at AFCON 2019. I wish the team better luck next time. I am confident they will bounce back even stronger and make all of us proud once again, he posted on his Twitter. The Black Stars on Monday were knocked out of the tournament by Tunisia after a dramatic shootout which saw Caleb Ekuban's penalty save.
Secretary of the biggest opposition party, National Democratic Congress, Mr. Johnson Esiedu Nketia, has criticized the Electoral Commission over their performance in the limited registration exercise that has just been ended.
Speaking to the press, the chief scribe of the National Democratic Congress, Mr. Johnson Esiedu Nketia, said he will not be surprised if the Electoral Commission officials come out to boast of a successful work done, as they have achieved their aim of creating confusion in the limited registration exercise. According to him, the Electoral Commission planned a way to conduct the exercise unaware there will be confusion in the exercise and mess up the process. He added that the Electoral Commission did not really want the success of the exercise, which was why they went ahead to use the wrong equipment, which they had been strongly warned against the use of the online equipment for the registration. They intentionally planned this confusion and worked towards it gradually till they achieved their aim. You recall, we told them the equipment they are using are outdated, but they ignored our caution and went ahead to use it, he said. The statistical service estimated 1.7 million Ghanaians qualified for the limited registration exercise, but the confused Electoral Commission kept changing figures from 300,000 people to 700,000 registrants a day before the exercise, which clearly showed that the Electoral Commission had an agenda of its own interest, but not in the interest of the nation, he asserted.
Going to the Ashanti region, the administration of the Tafu Pankrano Government Hospital has called
some youth stormed the hospital after a 35-year-old man who was allegedly beaten by officers at the Tafu Pankrano Divisional Command was rushed there. Medical officers at the hospital confirmed the victim dead when he was brought to the facility. A police statement has since denied claims by relatives that the deceased died following the beatings by the police officers. Management of the Tafu Pankrano Government Hospital says it is wary of the anger of the residents. We see around us the youth are still very agitated, so it won't be a bad idea if the police can come in and protect us for a while. Dr. Kwame Ajimai, medical superintendent at the hospital, said. Because the police were at our facility with the patient, they all rushed here trying to have an engagement with the police, he recalled. The police in the Ashanti region had begun investigations into circumstances that led to the death of the man. The family claimed that Kofi Poku was chased by some officers on patrol at Tafu in Sheso when he refused to stop when they asked him to stop.
Oh my God.
Let's go. A higher Afritech YMA industry and training. Say, a fact needed that year, a year, a Afritech YMA industry and mechanical amount. Afritech, yeah, maybe to say hospital bed, office chairs, restaurant tables and chairs, puppets, cool chairs and tables. There's also a TV stands, church chairs. There's also here in Kunya Edema, 1 hour, decorative wedding, and I say, almost CC, I for a home. See a cat in Kunya Papa, idea, not a African Australian corner, who will be. Several be our Ghana hanging on African, Sebra. Now, Oba, now near here, there's also our free delivery at the mouth. The big guy will be an African at the near man, and the cock, say open Africa Chirapana, your war, soon, your top oil in a deep in Shannon. There's also our own kind, Abdukuma, Pentecost Johnson, one of your work as I'm putting us in. Fana Fleming, Africa YMA industry and training, yes, a quality metal products.
Stay tuned as our brother Carlos Di Papa comes your way with the news in sports.
Welcome. It's time for Sports on Media News Live on JTV. My name is Carlos Crystal Kwesi Cranton. You can simply call me Carlos Di Papa. Starting with the local story. Now, the Normalization Committee, which is currently looking at battering the fortunes of football in Ghana, as football in Ghana after analysis post that number 12 says Ghana early exits from the AFCON is a wake-up call on the country to have second look at football blueprint in Ghana. According to the statement released by the committee, there is the need for a total overhaul of the Ghanaian system in order to make things right from the grassroots football. That's coming out from the Normalization Committee. Now, let's move straight to Burundi. Some reports coming out there this afternoon. Now, the Vice President of the Burundian Football Association, Bibi, has been arrested pending an investigation after the disappearance of bonus money for the national team players who were recently in Egypt of the African Cup of Nations finals. The BBC understands that Emabo Abimana, also known as Maradura, has been placed under arrest since Saturday. The BBC has tried to speak to the Burundian police without success, but a member of the Burundian FA who preferred to stay anonymous has confirmed the story. That's what popping up in Burundi this afternoon. Now, let's move straight from the Burundian FA issues and bring our focus and attention to the quarterfinals of the African Cup of Nations in Egypt, where today there will be some interesting matches. Now, let's give you the features for today. Now, Senegal will be playing against Benin at 4 o'clock p.m. Ghana time. Also, Nigeria will take on South Africa around 7 o'clock p.m. God willing, tomorrow Algeria will face Ivory Coast same time in the afternoon, and Madagascar against Tunisia. That's all for local sports right here on JTV. Now let's move straight to the foreign front in some transfer stories. Now, Manchester United head coach Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has made it clear to the agent of Paul Pogba, Mino Raiola, that Manchester United isn't a selling club. According to reports coming out from the French magazine, Mino Raiola has been trying to move Paul Pogba from Manchester United, and the likely destination for the French international is Roma or Juventus. But Manchester United head coach Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has made it clear that United isn't selling the French man this season. Now let's move away from Manchester United straight to France, where Paris Saint-Germain are also battling issues with their star man, their superstar Neymar dos Santos Jr. According to reports coming out this afternoon from France, PSG value Neymar around 222 million euros. Now, Barcelona wouldn't want to spend more than that, so the deal for Neymar moving from PSG to Barcelona this summer is not going to happen, according to the report this afternoon. That's all for sports on Media News Live on JTV. My name is Carlos Crystal Kwesi Cranton. You can simply call me Carlos D. Papa. Stay tuned for more.
Now let's fly into the international news. An NGO has initiated plans of enrolling some SHS graduates into universities in the United States.
In Golivo, his college seamless admissions and international student support program seeks to recruit